According to research from a new study at Cornell University, no one is 100% straight. Everyone is gay. My brother and my sister are too gay, gay, gay. Rent anyone? What is happening? This is InformOverload, where we overload you with information. Occasionally information that you might disagree with, but hey, I'm alright with a bit of disagreement in the name of science. By the way, I'm Charlotte. Sexuality is being called into question following a study at Cornell University. According to psychologist Dr. Lisa Diamond of the University of Utah, historically, sexual orientation models assumed only two categories: homosexual or heterosexual. Anything in between is regarded as transitional, experimental, or confused. Confused is my favorite. Not my favorite. I'm making fun of it. Researchers at Cornell University asked volunteers to watch several adult films to see what types of porn turned them on. The volunteers were both male and female, and as they watched each film, their pupils were measured. Dilation of the pupils is a sign of arousal, less invasive than measuring. Dilation of the pupils is not something you can control. The results were: women were turned on by watching both men and women, even if they identified as heterosexual. And this isn't something that's exclusive to women. The men studied also looked at porn films featuring only other men, and their pupils also dilated. The difference is, men have a harder time admitting that they could have other sexual preferences and are less inclined to say it because of societal pressures. Well, that makes sense. The lead author of the study, Rich Savin Williams, concludes that sexuality exists on a spectrum, as in we are all just a little bit bisexual. The research also suggests that younger generations are more open to the idea of being bisexual, and also that your sexuality can change throughout the course of your life. Whether you agree with this research or not, sexual preference is a really complicated thing, a lot more complicated than previously thought. There are conflicting studies that suggest that being gay is actually written in your genetic makeup. Researchers at North Shore University found that parts of your DNA can influence whether a man is gay or straight. So just because porn featuring the same sex turns you on, that doesn't mean you should come out to your parents. How awkward would that convo be? Mom, Dad, girl porn turns me on, so I think I'm a lesbian. Don't do that. Point is, it really doesn't matter who you're into, but you shouldn't be ashamed of it, and you shouldn't judge others over it either. Alrighty guys, that's all I have for you on that. I'm gonna respond to some comments now. Just some random person said, Charlotte, did you know that we share 20% of our DNA with a potato? I did not, but it makes sense. I do feel that I'm like a quarter potato. Like ever so much. Amber Keening said, in other news, water is wet. Guys, this just in, breaking news, water is wet. Kaylee said, this vid is crazy and funny. Wow, what has YouTube become? That is IO for you. Do we live up to the weirdest news on YouTube title? I think so. That is all folks, thank you for watching. If you feel informed after watching that video, make sure you give us a thumbs up and subscribe to IO for the weirdest news on YouTube. If you want to go on an IO binge, check out this playlist right over here. By the way, we're on social media. Check out the description for mine and IO's Instagram handles. Okay, I'm really done talking now. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.